So topic today, first I'll be dealing is radians and degree. Okay. Maybe in physics you are having it as well as in maths also, but not an important topic, either in the entrance point of view or in the board exam point of view. But since it is there in the book, I'm just teaching it. Okay, fine. Yeah. So 1 radian. Please note down this thing. 1 radian is equal to 180 degree by pi. 180 degree by pi. So if you ask me what is this 1 degree, 1 degree is nothing but ulta of this, pi by 180 radian. Pi by 180 radian. Okay, fine. So I'm sure that you have learned about the trigonometry function like sine 30, sine 45, sine 60, sine 90 and all. I'm sure that everyone is aware of it. Correct? So if it is degree 30 degree, meaning degree is 30. Correct? So what is my radian in this? Pi by 6. Pi means 180. Correct? 180 degree. Pi by 6 is what? 30 degree. Correct? Very easy to do. For us, this is important. Whereas this one radian is equal, this is not important. Radian to degree is 180 by pi. Correct? Degree to radian is what? Pi by 180. So let's solve one problem. Then you will be able to clearly understand the same. Okay. So the question is convert 40 degree 20 dash into radian. Can anyone tell me what is this 20 dash? $20 dash is in minutes. 20 dash is minutes. Very good. Correct. 20 minutes in the sense what? It is 20 by 60. So that is 40. So what can I write here? I can write here as solution is 41 by 3 degree. 41 by 3 degree, which is equal to, I have to convert this into radian. Radian means what? I have to multiply by pi by 180. Correct? So pi by 180 into 40 into 3, 120 plus 1. 121 by 3 radian. That's all. Correct? So 180 into 3 is what? 18 3s are 54, 540. 121 pi by 540 radian. That's it. Yes. It's a very simple question. So if you all copied down this thing, let me know. This is a very easy question to do. So I think everyone has done this. Yeah, perfect. The next question, nothing is there. This is not that important, okay? That's the reason I don't want to take much time into this. So before doing question number 2, I just want to put a circle here. Just putting some radius. So guys, what is my this thing called? This is my arc length. Radius is this is my arc length. Correct? And this is my theta. I think everyone is familiar with this. Radius, then is the length of the arc, and theta. What is theta? Central angle. Central angle. Okay, so based on this, I'm going to do the next question for you. Fine. Arc length, theta is central angle, and radius. Later on, you can copy down this thing. First, let's complete the thing which is required. Find the radius of the circle in which a central angle of 60° intercepts an arc length it is given as 37.4 centimeter and use pi is equal to 22/7. Pi is equal to 22/7. And one more important thing which I didn't tell you here is there is a simple formula. L is nothing but what? Arc length. L is equal to r theta. L is equal to r theta. This is the formula which we are gonna use in this question. Correct? Yes or no? Correct. Yeah. Coming to our theta here. Theta is what? First, let me write down all the things. Solution. Arc length is given 37.4 centimeter. Excellent. 37.4 centimeter. What about theta? 60°. I want to convert into what? Radian. So what I have to do? I have to multiply by pi by 180. Correct? So 60 into what? Pi by 180 radian. So I'll get 60° means what? Pi by 3. Correct? Pi by 3. Pi is 180. 180 by 3 is what? 60°. Correct? Pi by 3. Common sense. That's all. Then my simple formula I'm using. What is the formula? L is equal to r theta. Correct? Question, find the radius. So r is equal to L by theta. Correct? So what we have to do in this? L is given as 37.4. Correct? By pi by 3. So 37.4 into 3 by pi. Pi they have told us to use 22/7. I'm just taking the ulta of this. So what is the answer of this? 35.7 centimeter. That's all. Is this thing easy or difficult? So according to the question only, we are doing it. Fine. Very easy questions. So sometimes they can give the minute, sometimes they can give the second. Okay, but we have to be very thorough with the usage of this. That's all. Always try to visualize this diagram. This one. Okay. Yeah. Using the formula L is equal to R theta. If you know that formula, it's very easy for us to go for. So if everyone is done, I'll go to the next. Okay. Done. So now let me start the chapter. Now it is our main chapter. Trigonometric functions. How many of you don't remember the value sine 30, sine 45, sine 60, sine 90? Or does everyone remember this thing? Is there anyone who does not remember the values? Please tell me now. Those who remember, it's fine. I'm telling those who does not remember, what is sine 45, what is tan 30, or don't know. Okay, bit and sum of fine. So first thing is I will draw the table. Okay, because I have to make sure that everyone is in the same page. Trigonometric function. Okay, fine. I'll draw the table. A fresh table I'll draw. Sine, cos, tan. Correct. Now I have to put in degree. This is in radians. 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. I put one extra column. That's okay. So radian means what? 0. Then what will come? 30 is pi by 6. 180 by 6 is 30. 180 by 4 is 45. 180 by 3 is 60. Pi by 3 and pi by 2. 180 by 2 is 90 degree. Sine 0. 0. Sine 30. What is sine 30 value? 1 by 2. Next is 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2. Correct? And sine 90 is 1. But for cos, you have to just write this thing ulta. Okay, for cos, we just write the sine value in the reverse sign. That's the only thing. So cos 0 is 1. Then root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2. This is okay. Fine. Then what is it? 1 by root 2. Correct? Then 1 by 2 and cos 90 is 0. Just the reverse of sine. Tan is what? Tan is sine by cos. Sine by cos. 0 by 1. 0. 1 by 2 by root 3 by 2. Correct? 0 by 1 only I'm getting 0. 1 by root 2 divided by root 3 by 2. Answer is what? 1 by root 3. Correct? Next is 1. 1 by root 2 by 1 by root 2, 1. Next is root 3. 1 by 0 not defined. That's all. Tan is sine by cos. I hope everyone remember this thing. Okay, yeah. Once you're done copying it, let me know. Perfect. So guys, I'm going to just tell you some important things in this, in trigonometric functions. Okay, so in max, there are mainly 4 things. What are these 4 things? Numbers, words, variables, diagrams. Okay. So how to visualize the thing? How do you remember the things? Through diagrams. Okay, again draw the 4 quadrants, but this time I will draw for trigonometric functions. Okay, the 4 quadrants. The first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and the fourth quadrant. So in the first quadrant, all the trigonometric functions are positive, sine, cos, and tan. In the second quadrant, sine and cosec is positive, or else sine is positive. That is more than enough as of now. So we all know that 1 by sine is what? Cosec. Okay. Third quadrant, which is positive, tan is positive. Fourth quadrant, cos is positive. So which means all other trigonometric function other than this is negative. 1 by sine is, we all know what is 1 by sine? Cosec. Okay. So my duty here is to make sure that you have to remember this thing. Once the session is over also, you have to remember it through diagrams. All silver teacups. Correct? That's how I learned. All silver teacups. Or in some textbook I have seen that all school trust Cambridge. In some IGCSE books. Okay, all silver teacups. S stands for sine, T stands for tan. All silver teacups. This is according to our Indian thing. Teacups, which you are all fond of. Okay. Fine. Up to this. Once you're done copying this thing, let me know. Once you're done copying this thing, please message me the same. Nothing is there. This is a very simple thing. Correct? All silver teacups. This diagram. Fine. Now the first question for everyone. Okay. The first question for everyone in the book is, I'll write down the question. If cos x is equal to 3 by 5, correct? Or else it will be minus 3 by 5. Cos x is equal to minus 3 by 5 and x lies in third quadrant. Find the value of other trigonometric function. How many of you don't remember trigonometry or anything? 3 by 5. Cos x is equal to minus 3 by 5. So guys, this question I'll do it for you. Okay, solution. Negative. So first thing is draw the quadrants respectively. Correct? First, second, and third quadrant. So third quadrant, what is positive here? Tan is positive. Correct? Tan is positive. and cos x value is equal to minus 3 by 5. Suppose we all know trigonometric function will apply on which triangle? Right angle triangle. Correct? Right angle triangle. So I just draw this triangle. So considering this is a right angle triangle, 90 degree. Cos x is equal to minus 3 by 5. This is theta. If this is my theta, minus 3 by 5. So 3 should come on the base and this should be 5. So according to the Pythagoras theorem, this will be 4. If you don't know the Pythagoras theorem or don't know how to compute this thing, it is what? Just put A, B and C. Correct? Pythagoras theorem we will use. Pythagoras theorem. Fine. So it is nothing but AB square, hypotenuse square is equal to what? AC square plus BC square. So this is 25. So if we want to find BC, that is our 4, BC square is equal to what? AB square minus AC square. So 25 minus 9. That is nothing but 16. So BC is equal to what? Root 16, that is nothing but plus or minus 4. Why did I draw triangle? Just for your visualization purpose, that's all. Correct? Once I get this 4, 3 and 5, we all know what is my 3 base. This is my hypotenuse. Correct? And this is my height or the opposite side. Opposite side, base or adjacent side, I think you know this stuff. Is there anyone who does not know these things? Please let me know in the chat option. Those who does not know these things. So I'm just rubbing down this particular thing. Okay, the quadrants. And I'm just writing down sin x. What is my sin value? Sin value is nothing but, I'll draw it for you guys. Opposite side by hypotenuse, correct? Sin x is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. So what is the value? The value is 4 by 5. But guys, we are talking about third quadrant. In third quadrant, only tan is positive. Only tan is positive. So we should just put negative 4 by 5. Okay, negative 4 by 5. Clear? Next thing is cos x. Either you can put instead of theta here as x also, you can put this particular thing. You put it as x here because we're dealing with x. Sin x. Cosec x is what? 1 by sin x. 1 by sin x. So which is minus 5 by 4. Correct? And sec x. Sec x is ulta of this. Ulta of cos x. 1 by cos x. So minus 5 by 3. Now the only thing remaining with us is what? Tan x. Tan x is nothing but opposite side by adjacent side or base. So opposite side is what? 4. Adjacent side is what? 3. 4 by 3. Last one is cot x. 1 by tan x. That is 3 by 4. Is everyone clear up to this? Everyone. Everyone clear. 2 pi value is what? 360. So with this kept in mind, you can do it. Just let me see how many of you will get the answer. I'm not talking about right answer or anything, just the answer. Anything is fine. Okay. Any answer is fine. I want you to try it, that's all. How many of you did not understand this question? How many of you feeling it's difficult? Let me know now. Difficult. So guys, if you're feeling difficult, okay, try to visualize the thing. Is there anyone who needs my help in this? So guys, I'll tell you how to think in this, okay? Suppose if you're preparing for entrance, especially for the engineering thing, okay, we have to know the tables up to 20. Table. Just like what is 15 5s or 75, just like that. Correct? So there is something called, what is 18 5s are? Guys, what is 18 5s are? 18 into 5. What is the answer? Is it 90? Is it 90? My question. Yes. Then what is, if I double 18, 36 into 5, what is the value? Is it 180? Is it 180? If I double the value of 80. Correct? Yes. Now, one important point I'm just doing. 36 into 5, right? This is 180. Now I am just adding 10 here. So it will become what? 1800. Is this thing correct? Is it correct? If I'm just adding a 0, 360 into 5 is what? 1800. So which is nothing but 5 times into 360. So what I just taught in the last diagram, this angle pi by 3, correct? This pi by 3. So this is stopping after what? 10 pi is this particular thing. Then plus pi by 3. Correct? So here from 360, 360 is what? 2 pi. 2 pi into 5. That is what? 10 pi. Is it correct? What I'm writing now? Is everyone able to follow now with me? 10 pi. Yeah. Correct? So 10 pi value is what now? 1800. 1800 we got it. Correct? Now with this cos, because I'm just writing for you, okay, cos x repeats after an interval of 2 pi or 360 degree. This I am writing down in words. Just like our numbers, words, variables, and diagram. Now I'm writing down in what? Words, so that you will remember this point. Cos x repeat after an interval of 2 pi or 360 degree. Correct? So what I can do from this? Cos of, they just told us to find the value of minus 1710. So cos of what? 1800 minus 1710, because we had just find the angle. So I'm getting cos 90. I'm just subtracting from the 2x or 2 pi thing. I'm just subtracting from the 2 pi thing. That's all, or 360 degree. So I'll get cos 90 as the answer. What is cos 90 answer? 0. Cos 90 answer 0. Is there anyone who has done any other method apart from this? Can tell me. This is one of the method to do this thing. So guys, first what I did in this question? 18.5, sir. I'm just teaching a table thing. 90 degree. 180 is what? Doubled 18. 36 5 is 180. I'm adding some zeros. 1800. Correct? So this is nothing but what is 360? 360 is nothing but 2 pi. 10 pi thing. It is coming minus. Correct? So the question is here cos of 1710 minus 1710. So since the cos x repeats after an interval of 2 pi or 360 degree, I'm just subtracting the same. That's all. Fine for everyone? Done. So is it easy or difficult? Okay. Correct. As of now, okay, I think so. Minus 1710. Correct. Because the last question in this question has got no link at all. My point is to make sure that I teach you different things and make you equipped, correct, to do any question. So if you've done this thing, I want you to try one more thing. Okay. I hope everyone has done this. If everyone has done this, do me this question. Sine 765 value and send it to my WhatsApp. Okay. 1800 minus 1710. I'll tell you the thing. See, for example, 1710 is there. Correct? 1710 value. Correct. Now I am taking it in terms of this my quadrant. 2 pi has come here. This is what 4 pi. This is what 6 pi, then 8 pi, 10 pi. Up to this, you're clear? Up to this diagram. Up to this diagram, are you clear? This is for the student who's having the doubt, okay? Yeah. Fine. So the thing is that here 1710. 1710, what is the value? It is closer to 1800, which is nothing but 10 pi. Correct? It is nothing but what is the value? 10 pi. Agree with that? Everyone agree with that particular thing? That's the reason I derived this particular 10 pi. Correct? Now for me in the picturization thing, in the picturization, I have to draw the what? I have to draw the diagram in this 1710. So if I'm drawing the 1710, can anyone tell me where that value will come? 1710. Negative 1710 is there. See guys, in this question, I think I'm getting some answers now. Is it in which quadrant? First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant? Everyone can answer, okay? I want everyone to answer this question. See guys, one more important thing is there, which I didn't tell. See, cos of minus theta is what? What is cos of minus theta? Cos theta itself. Correct? Cos of minus theta, what is the value? Cos theta itself. The thing is that in this, even if you don't know the quadrant, that's okay, that is fine. So it is nearing to touch 1800, correct? But is it touching? No. So the angle is coming closer to this particular 3800. Correct? So 1710 and 1800, what is the difference? That's what I wrote here. Correct? Whichever value you are getting closer to that, subtract from that or add from that. Simple thing. Only once you do one or two questions, we will be familiarized with this question. Clear? Only once we do one or two questions, we will be okay with this. So I want you to attempt this question. Yeah. And what is answer? Sine 765 degree. So guys, again, this 765 degree, I'm just telling you here, okay? If you take it 2 pi, 360. If it is 4 pi, what is it? 720, correct? So it is what actually for us? 720 plus what will give me 765? 720 plus 45 degree, correct? So what is my sine 45 value? 1 by root 2. Is it clear? Yes. Because 360 in terms of 2 pi only, we are dealing with everything. If you deal everything with 2 pi, it will be very easy for us to calculate. 2 pi is 360, 4 pi is what? 720. 720 plus dash will give me 765. It is what? 45 degree. So sine 45 is the answer. So So sine 45 1 by root 2. So the last question was a little bit of difficult question. This is the kind of question you'll be getting. Fine. So guys, I want you to make some simple questions and try to visualize these things, the diagrams. Then only we will be able to do the thing. Okay. And for the next class, I'll be giving you some work on what to do. Fine. If you got any doubts in that, yes, I'll help you out. So whomever is having doubt can stay back.